Hello students, today in this video we have discussed techniques of capital budgeting. I am Dr. Hari Prapan Sharma, Assistant Professor, Department of Management, GLA University Mathura. If we talk about the techniques or evaluation criteria of the capital budgeting, then we have two types of techniques. One is non-discounting method and second one is discounted method. In a non-discounting method, we have discussed payback period or payout or payoff method. Second one is post payback profitability method. Third one is rate of return or accounting rate of return method. In case of discounted method, we have discussed net present value method, internal rate of return method and profitability index method. Particular in this video, we have only discussed meaning of payback period in case of even cash inflow and uneven cash inflow, and after that we have discussed merits and demerits of this particular techniques. So let's we start. First, what is the in case of non-discounted cash flow criteria? Non-discounted cash criteria, simply there is no time value of money concept is there. In case of discounted cash flow, time value of money concept is there. First is payback period. What is the payback period? How we calculate? What's the meaning? Payback period is the number of years required to recover the original cash outlay invested in a project. If the project generates constant annual cash inflow, the payback period can be computed by dividing cash outflow by the annual cash inflow. These are the, if you have a even cash inflow, your cash inflow is same, then formula is payback period equal to initial investment upon annual cash inflow, or we can say C0 upon C. C0 in the sense initial investment and C is equal to annual cash inflow. Here the annual cash inflow meaning is net profits before depreciation and after tax. In generally we have discussed net profit after debt and tax, but here in this particular numerical and techniques we discuss net profit before debt and after tax. So what we do for that? Firstly, we have a earning before interest and tax, or we can say profit before interest and tax. After that, we have minus less depreciation. After that, less tax amount, and again after the deduction of tax we add our depreciation. Reason is that because in accounting standard we have not paid tax on our depreciation. So for calculation of tax, firstly we deduct our debt, and after deduction tax we have add our depreciation. Clear? Okay. Now we understand by the one numerical. Assume that a project requires an outlay of rupees 50,000. Outlay in the sense initial investment, project cost 50,000, and yields annual cash inflow of rupees 12,500 for 7 years. Life of the machine is 7 years, so we have cash inflow of up to 7 years, 12,500 rupees per annum. The payback period for the project is how much years we have consumed to cover our 50,000 rupees if we earn 12,500 rupees per annum. Simple, our formula is initial investment upon cash inflow. So initial investment is 50,000 rupees and cash inflow is 12,500 rupees. After dividation, that is a 4 years. Clear? Now we discuss some another numerical. Little bit tricky. Calculate cash inflow and payback period from the following information. Cost of project 22,50,000 rupees. Life of project 10 years. Salvage value of the project 1,50,000. Salvage value in the sense scrap value in the end of the project. After 10 years, what is the cost of the project? That is a 1,50,000 rupees. Annual earning before debt and tax 3 lakh rupees. In this case, annual earning before debt and tax is 3 lakh rupees. So then we have calculated our cash inflow. Firstly, we deduct debt in our EBIT, that our earnings, that is 3 lakh. First deduct that, and after that we deduct tax as a rate of 25%, and again we add depreciation. Now we discuss by table. Firstly, form particulars, amount, in this numerical given earning before depreciation and tax, that amount is 3 lakh rupees. Less depreciation formula of depreciation in case of straight line method we have discussed in a previous way. That is a initial investment minus if any kind of scrap value or salvage value in this particular numerical, divided by life of the project or life of machine, life of the project. Our calculation is initial investment is 22 lakh 50,000 minus scrap value is 1 lakh 50,000 divided by 10. Life of the machine is given in our numerical, that is a 10. Cost of project 22 lakh 50,000 and scrap value 1 lakh 50,000. So our value is 2 lakh 10,000. Basically in this numerical I thought it's the first time to calculate scrap value, so we have calculated in this amount column, but you goes to the rough or working note. After that we have amount of earning after depreciation but before tax. So 3 lakh minus 2 lakh 10,000, our amount is 9,000 rupees. After that less tax at the rate of 25%, and amount is after calculation of 90,000 rupees, 25% is 22,500. Now earning after debt and tax is 90,000 minus 22,500, 67,500, 67,500. Now again we add depreciation and depreciation. Our depreciation is 2,10,000, 2,10,000. Then earning before debt and after tax, that is 2,10,000 plus 67,500, 2,77,500 rupees. After that is our earning before debt and after tax, and it is also your first answer when asked the cash inflow. That is also your cash inflow. Now we discuss payback period. Payback period equal to initial investment upon cash inflows if we talk about in this particular numerical, then our initial investment is 22,50,000 rupees. $22,50,000 divided by 2,77,500, and our payback period is 8 years, 8.108 years. Okay, clear? That is our, we also converted to month also. That thing is discussed by us in the next video. Thank you to all of you. Listen carefully. Thank you.